we are here back again with one of its own kind of opportunity for our students to delve into the fascinating world of esports. The esport workshop. What better way to kick off this workshop by introducing the visionary of the esport industry, Mr. Lokesh Suji, chief gamer and co-founder at US Streak. Lokesh, also known as the Awesome Ninja, his in-game name, is not just a gamer. He's a force to be reckoned with in the esports ecosystem. By day, he is a successful business owner, and by night, he transforms into a dedicated esport fanatic. But his contributions to the esport world go far beyond his gaming skills. As the co-founder of Ustreak and the director of Esports Federation of India, Mr. Lokesh is at the forefront of shaping the esport landscape in the country. His role as the VP of the Asian Esports Federation and his membership in the committee of the International Esport Federation highlights his commitment to fostering global collaboration and standards in the esport arena. He is a sports tycoon and a hustler who aims to elevate esports to the same level of recognition and professionalism enjoyed by the sports in the country like United States, European Union, South Korea, and China. Reports suggest that the Indian online gaming community boasts a staggering 300 million participants. Mr. Lokesh's aspiration is clear to ensure that esports in India is not just a pastime but a thriving organized category that is created and managed with the same meticulousness as the other mainstream sports.
Sports is based upon video games, and of course, like any other parent, our Indian parents also think that playing video games is waste of time. So I'll just quickly highlight certain set of points. It boosts your memory because when you play video games, it's important. You need to learn when you play a game like, let's say, football, the FC, any of the football, you need to know that, okay, so this is how I'll play my button and this is what will happen. You need to remember that combination of button. So it helps you. So it's like learning, ultimately in life, uh, I remember that somebody says that ये अल्फा बीटा गामा हमें स्कूल में पढ़ाया था पर आज कहाँ हम अल्फा बीटा गामा थीटा कर रहे हैं. Obviously अल्फा बीटा गामा is trigonometry, it's not related to you guys, but आज लाइफ में यूज करते हैं वो, right? But what we learned about alpha beta theta gamma is the process. The process is important. So video games is kind of gamification of, let's say, an exercise wherein it helps you in boosting your memory. Similarly, it's a coordination, right? You not only do hand-eye coordination, but there's a coordination which you do if you're playing with your, other players, or if it's a team game. So you need to do coordination with your, fellow gamers or your team members, and that is where you learn about leadership, right? Team management, team being team player, obedience, right? अगर आपके कैप्टन है कोई, अगर उसने आपको बोला यहाँ जाना है, तो सभी लोगों को उसको फॉलो करना है. So virtually or in a non-cognitive way, you're learning how to kind of obey. Decision making. आपके पास टाइम बहुत कम होता है. Response. अब जैसे somebody said, somebody was showing me a motor car. So that's a F1 racing. तो आपको आगे आप गाड़ी रेस कर रहे हैं, अचानक से आगे टर्न आ गया, तो आपको immediately you have to decide, and there are multiple turns. You have to quickly decide if you go to left or right. Right, so it increases your decision making, instantaneously decision making, and of course it reduces your stress and depression. At times you are होता है ना कई बार क्लास में अच्छे नंबर नहीं आए, या टीचर ने डांट दिया, मम्मा ने डांट दिया, पापा ने डांट दिया. At times you are feeling low, so you can pick up any of these games and start playing. They will help you elevate your mood. And so not only this, but playing video games, there are a lot of therapeutic benefits also. Certain set of diseases like Parkinson's and other thing, doctors advise these patients to play certain set of video games because it helps them, overcome their disease. Similarly, as I said, that in you guys, motor skills, right? When you play, if you have a controller, or if you're playing on a PC, right? Oh, sorry. Yeah, if you're playing on a PC, then your you have to move your mice and keyboards and everything. It helps you improve your motor skills. Even if you're playing on a mobile, right? आपको जल्दी जल्दी ऐसे करना है, swipe करना है, subway surfers में ऐसे ऐसे jump करना है, everything. So this is, it helps you improve your motor skills, improve your vision, of course, because आप जैसे मैंने आपको गाड़ी का एग्जांपल बताया, आप रेस कर रहे हो, आपको विजन, आपको देखते रहना है कि अभी मोड़ तो नहीं आए, कोई ट्रक तो नहीं खड़ा आगे, इसको ऐसे साइड में लेके आना है, कोई गाड़ी तो नहीं है, फिर बीच में बूस्ट वगैरह आते हैं, तो आपको जैसे सबवे सफर होता है, सबवे सफर आप खेले तो आता होता है ना, कॉइन्स आते हैं, फिर उसमें कोई बूस्ट होता है, और बूस्ट को लोगे तो वो जल्दी से भागने लग जाता है, या उसको कोई और पावर मिल जाती है, या डबल अप हो जाता है. सो सो इट हेल्प्स यू इम्प्रूव, क्योंकि आपको ध्यान रखना पड़ता है कि आप स्क्रीन की तरफ देख रहे हो, तो आपको ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा, यहाँ से बूस्ट आ रहा है, कभी यहाँ से आ रहा है, पता चले कॉइन्स तो अभी हैं पर बूस्ट यहाँ पर आ गया, तो आपको क्या करते हो, ट्रेन के ऊपर से झट से ऐसे जंप करो, तो आपको विजन आपकी स्ट्रांग होती है. एंड ऑफ कोर्स इट कीप्स यू हैप्पी इन द ओल्ड एज. यू गाइस आर टू यंग, ओल्ड एज आपके लिए बहुत दूर है, बट या. And so, kind of summarizing how video games are can benefit you as social skills when you play. This is specifically for you. Now, somebody might say that fair enough, esports is interesting, but I'm not good, or I cannot become a pro, or I cannot become Sachin Tendulkar or Virat Kohli for esport, right? So, is there somewhere else I can be involved in esport? Yes, you can become a caster. जैसे आप क्रिकेट का मैच देख के आप देखते हैं ना, कमेंट्री चल रही होती है, अब ये वीरेंद्र सहवाग ने बॉलिंग करी, सॉरी आई एम नॉट अ बिग क्रिकेट फैन, बट लेट्स से कपिल देव ने बॉलिंग करी और ये विराट कोहली ने छक्का मार दिया, ये बॉल गई चौके की तरफ, ये उसने फील्ड कर लिया. तो उसी टाइप से हमारे ई स्पोर्ट्स में भी जब भी whenever we have these esports events, you have casters, right? You have streamers. Now, what, and I would suggest, if parents are there, or you can go back to your parents, and if you play video games, ask them that you would want to start a streaming channel. You can stream it on YouTube. It's a very simplistic, it's not very expensive also. You can actually, if you have internet, if you have a mobile phone or a console, you can start streaming. So whenever you play these video games, you can start streaming. Ask your friends and everybody to come and watch your stream whenever you're streaming, right? You can do a good setup. I think these are the couple of things which directly relate to you. Journalism, cosplays is something which is, I think we can just skip that. It's important for you to look at what kind of video game are you playing. Spend some time, weekly, daily, you sit with your parents, identify a time, that how much time would you want to play, what kind of games you gonna play. So please.
Sir, how can we relate the esports with online learning? Basically, how can these both go hand in hand? So if you can just educate our students for this.
To get into the esports industry, can we be an individual or do we have to sign up for an academy?
First of all, thank you, Lokesh sir. As an educator, as an adult, as a parent, I have understood today that we were always scolding children like, "Kya video game khel rahe ho? You're wasting your time, you're wasting your eyesight, health, everything." But today I got to know from you that video games have health benefits also. And my God, they are also taking care of 21st century skills enhancements. You shared us so many things today that first of all, more than kids, we got educated about the video games and the career options you told us. So I am taking this opportunity to thank you on behalf of our management, our staff, our lovely kids, their parents, for enlightening us with such a wonderful session on esports. And I can see that my kids are still having so many questions. So really looking forward for another session with you soon. And they will be ready with all their more questions and they can research more on it. And thank you so much, sir, for this session.